I am coming after you and the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship!
And now paying homage to Sheamus with a stereo 10 beats of the Bowdrin.
Viking Raiders learning all about that toughness and tenacity of Butch.
I don't think Woodpeckers have legs.
If they do, they're pretty tough. Chop down trees with them.
And Butch gonna launch himself over the top rope. And Eric steps out of harm's way. And now Valhalla.
Hey, what are you doing? Keep it out of the match. Keep it out of the match.
Yeah! Taking advantage is Eric off the distraction. The Viking Raiders have taken over. They stared down at Valhalla before delivering the Ragnarok. The Raiders with the win.
Here are your winners, the Viking Raiders!
And the Viking Raiders once again establishing dominance. We showed you what happened to McIntyre and Sheamus last week at the hands of the Raiders. The Warriors are back from some payback.
Yeah, this is no sneak attack. This is face-to-face, man-to-man. And the lads poetically, where they were attacked by the Viking Raiders last week in the entranceway, getting a little payback of their own.
Yeah, but to your point, Wade, there was no sneak attack. There was no ambush here. Sheamus and McIntyre walked out and said, come on, boys, let's have a fight. And that's what we got right now.
Tell us the rules and we will play by them. I've said it time and time again. If you're ever going to try and take out McIntyre and Sheamus, you better damn well hope they don't get back up, because if they do, this is what's going to happen.
And here comes Ricochet, launched by Strowman. The Imperium take it out. Man, I love this team of Strowman and Ricochet.
And that chemistry building week. Oh.
What are you always doing here, huh? What are you always doing here? This is their fight. Hey, what are you doing? You just pushed up. You just pushed up.
Once the match kicked off, Ricochet said Gunther was going to be a problem. That's one way to solve the problem. Get Gunther kicked out of ringside. Shotzi's never been in a chamber in her career. Down goes Baszler.
Highly erratic, but highly effective and taking control of this matchup.
Now Zelina Vega. Moonsault takes out both women.
Monster bomb time, Cole.
Kaiser's up. Going for the monster bomb.
Kaiser desperately trying to over-rotate and get out of that monster bomb to no avail.
And Ricochet gonna climb onto the top of the shoulders of Strowman. This is incredible. Ricochet. Oh, my Lord, off the shoulders of Strowman. Cover, hook of the leg. What a win.
Here are your winners, the team of Braun Strowman and Ricochet!
How impressive was that? Submission move. Will Vega tap here? If she does, Baszler's going to the Elimination Chamber in Montreal.
Vega is fading before our eyes.
Natalya went for the discus clothesline. Carol booted out by Baszler. On Natalya. Sending Baszler through the second rope.
Natalya's been in that move before and she's figured out an escape, and this could be it. Cole sharpshooter, center of the ring.
Sharpshooter on Zelina Vega. Zelina taps out. Natalya's going to the chamber.
Here is your winner by submission, Natalya!
You can't ever get back.
Wait a minute. From behind.
What the hell?
Is that?
Yeah, you know who that is.
Sami Zayn.
Of course
Sami
it is.
Zayn is attacking Reigns. Sami Zayn attacking Roman Reigns.
Yeah, from behind once again, Cole, another cheap shot.
Sami looking for payback on the champion. And Roman fighting back.
Just bit him on the ass, isn't it?
Spear! Sami with a spear to Reigns. This place has come unglued. And Roman Reigns scoots out of harm's way. A look of shock and disbelief.
Roman! You're wrong about me. I never wanted anything from you. I never wanted anything from you! Until now. I want something from you now, and I'm gonna take it. Because I am coming after you and the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship!
Charlotte able to counter that time. Sunset flip. Charlotte able to roll through. And now looking to tie Sonya Deville up. She's got Sonya hooked. Figure 4, bridge to the figure 8. Deville trying to hang on.
Simply no doubt.
Here is your winner by submission and still the SmackDown Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair!
And after this, Zayn may not be able to function, let alone have a championship match.
This is how you end careers, Michael Cole.
You just ask Riddle about it.
You want something, huh? You want something from me?
They want Jay, but I don't have Jay because you broke up my bloodline. My right-hand man isn't here because of you, Sami. You understand? I gave you the key to the kingdom. I gave you an invitation into the promised land. And what do? How do you repay me? You break up my family. So I'm gonna give you what you want, but you're gonna give me what I want. You understand me? I want you in Montreal. I want you at the Elimination Chamber because you broke up my family and I'm gonna break you in front of your entire family, your parents, your wife, your child, all your family, friends, all your relatives, everybody. I want them to see what happens when you play with the bloodline and you mess with my family. I'll see you soon.